Good afternoon, all. CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Tuesday afternoon, June 4th. Looking at window traders market profile of the ES and the NQ. Well, this is like 3 days in a row. We've kind of done the same thing here in ES. Now, not as dramatic as we didn't really rip above the previous day's high. We haven't in. The good news is the range was decent. The bad news is the volume, horrendous. 31 million. So very, very good odds of being in the top 10 lightest. And it might be our fifth day of under 40 million. That's number one. But ES and NQ both had inside days. So hopefully that gives us something. Righty came out of balance to the downside. Righty came back into balance. Right? They were up yesterday, came back into balance today. So for me, righty's balance will be today's low, will be the low of it. And then whatever day you want to pick out of these, I would say, this is one big balance. Maybe yesterday's high or this day's high. They end up with a 8 wide POC and an afternoon rally high in J period. NQ ends up with a 9 wide point of control and the day's high and low. NQ attempted to go trend up. Failed. NQ, look at these three highs. So inside day and still in balance. ES ends 8 wide inside day. Look how close we are to these two highs. So that doesn't negate the one-time framing up in ES, but for me, I'll call it up to balance now, since it's an inside day. Hopefully that will give us something. Not a lot of trading. Green on the day. I took my first short of the day was in B period and NQ to take to take a short, I apologize, to take out A's low. It was starting to get some energy. Figured they wanted to take it out and get the 8 wide POC, which they did. So that worked out nice. Then in ES, my next trade wasn't until E period. That's how there was tremendous chop. Look, I said yesterday, you're going to need hard hats today. Boy, oh boy, you did. Tell you again, if we open up inside of today's range, you're going to need them again, my friends. Tremendous chop you'll get again. It's not my type of trading at all. E period, I took a long in ES when we had a poor low, and I thought just maybe it would hold. It came in, took it off. Not a big loss. Took like a 2 or 3 point loss on it. Then in NQ and E period, when we pushed up a bit, I was shorted to 144. I did okay on that. Had a tough time in ES today. I lost on 2 trades and broke even on 1. Then my first afternoon trade was an H in ES. It was a short. I did it against G's high. At 89 and a quarter, 89.50. It popped above. I still held it, but then I popped up. So when I came in, I took it off for break even. Well, lo and behold, it came in. I could have made money on it, but I broke even. Because I was like, I thought G might be the afternoon rally high. It's one thing for H to take it out, but then when I goes also, I'm like, I don't want to be part of this anymore. And you know what? Even though I took it off for break even, I could have made money. I was right because J then did go ripping. I did have a nice long in J period in NQ. I missed the one to take out the IB high. Now ES took out both IBs again. That is 44 times out of 107 trading days. That's a lot. I missed NQ's long to get the IB high, but I got it to get the overnight high. So that was a nice trade. I was long in K period. No, wait. Not in K period. Let me see. Hold on. It was in K period in NQ. Where is it? Oh, it's all the way up here. I took a long because we had the singles. I did okay on that. Then I took one in ES in K, and I said if we take out K's low, I'm out. Lost 4 points on it. It was a 1 lot. And then I actually took a short in L period to go get 9 wide in ES. At the time, it was D's high, so it was a nice short from 49 down to around 40 Took a 3 lot on that. And that was it. So I had a good day. Except ES, I lost small on the day. And so I just would love continuity. By that I mean, we tried to go trend up in B period in ES. Briefly, failed. Then we tried to go trend down in E. Briefly, failed. Then we tried to go trend up again. I mean, it's just such weak-ass players and such emotional trading. And I just wish one day we'd get really one side to it. Righty was a very nice, accommodating day today when you look at it. They had lower value all day. Once they took out the IB low, they never saw the opening. They lowered POC. They got the IB low, right? And then they had a nice afternoon rally high in J and then rolled over and made a new low in L. That's a nice textbook day. ES and NQ have not followed any kind of script like that whatsoever. For our destinations in SPY, 529.15 today's high, 524.96 today's low. That's it. In ES, today's high is 12 and a quarter, and the low is 69.50. And then chart wise, so here you go. Here's the daily. So it's an inside day. I'm calling it up to balance. So we'll see how we come out of the inside day. Remember, when you come out of an inside day, you monitor it for continuation. And boy, oh boy, in these markets, just as important, lack of. Okay? I hope you had a good day trading. Thank you for liking and subscribing to this channel. Enjoy your evening, and we'll speak prior to the opening tomorrow.